So crime stats is where we go next, showing that criminals are continuing to act with impunity. Almost 70 people killed every single day here in South Africa. Research by UP, it's the University of Pretoria, shows that stronger, well-resourced and more effective community policing forums, or CPF, could make a huge impact. Let's bring into the conversation for us this morning. It is Mary Mangai. I hope I got that right. Mary, good morning to you from University of Pretoria. How do we know from the research that this actually does make a difference? Good morning.
Good morning to you and good morning to your viewers. So the research we conducted actually showed that in some areas, especially areas where crime is reading, police are trying to make effort to ensure that they devise strategies and means to ensure the safety of lives and properties. So in some instances, we found that police are being attached to high schools, and they go there with to have a talk on how school learners can actually safeguard themselves from criminal gangs or criminal activities. We've also found in other stations where police are making effort to use local radios. One of it they called a Xylo, which is a local radio that they are actually used together with even hawkers. So hawkers who are in the street, who know people within and outside the environment, are able to give them information about criminal activities or our criminal. And this local radio, they would actually use it to communicate to the police. And in essence, it actually brings fast response of police visibility in those communities.
Do you think you can scale this research up, Dr. Mangai? I mean, that's fascinating to hear that hawkers would get a radio, for example, because you're right, they're on the street, they know the area, they know if something's a little bit off. I've never heard of that. It's brilliant. Very clever idea. So right now, you're looking at the city of Johannesburg, I understand. Could you scale this up nationally? Would that be the goal for you? Last question.
Yes, that's absolutely a goal for me, because you know, this research actually also took me to the field in Germany in the summer of last year. I mean summer in Europe. So there I met a colleague from the University of Potsdam who is also very interested and is working in this area of crime prevention and public safety. And he has been in South Africa currently, and we are working on how different role players and different stakeholders can actually co-create knowledge in crime prevention. So the fact that knowledge is different, fragmented, it doesn't help in crime prevention. So we're working currently studying how this could be improved in Gauteng region and also in Cape Town region. So this two regions are the regions we're currently working on, and we hope that with financial capacity and also time frame on our side, we would also be able to look at other very troublesome region within the country.
It's two very good regions to look at as well, Gauteng and Cape Town. Doctor, all the very best with this research. That's actually very, very clever. I've never heard of this sort of community engagement with police. Dr. Mary Mangai from the University of Pretoria even was over in Germany as well looking at this. That was great to hear about people having radios. I imagine this is two-way radios or a radio system on the ground, hawkers in the area reporting into the CPF and then the police if they need to as well. It's very clever. What do you make of it? So you can go ahead and tweet us at eNCA.